Up next, we have to install our PAC-2750 electronic fan controller.
Welcome to the Burnouts and Rotor Blades YouTube channel. Let's go do something awesome.
And I ran into a little problem when I was doing that. I had just a water temp sensor laying around, but whenever I got the instructions, it said that you needed one of 5 different available choices of water temp sensor. The problem is the one that I ordered, the Dash 5, is set up to go with those really fancy digital gauge bezels that they offer from Dakota Digital. So I had to order a dumb sender, and it's part number SEN-04-1. And that one right there should be able to work with the sender, but without the Dakota Digital Dash in a standalone setup.
Another issue that I had was that I didn't understand initially that the fan controller does not control power to the relay. Instead, it completes the ground path for the relay initiation. So be sure whenever you wire it up to take that into consideration.
These two are, all they do is open up a ground path. Our next step is to do the initial programming, and I have the instructions here, so we'll go through that right now. Switch 1 is over here. This is switch 2. Press and hold switch 2, and let go when it comes on. Then switch 1 to move on to the next step. Select the temperature scale you want to use. Press and hold switch 1 to select F, so 1 for Fahrenheit. Flashes. Now we can move on to the next step, indicating low fan on temperature will be set. Okay, switch 1 increases temperature, switch 2 decreases temperature. So we're going to go switch 1. Well, let's not. Fan 1 on. Display will now read off, indicating low fan off temperature is to be set, and 175. So delay. Use switch 1 and 2 to cycle through the following options. Press both switches. So I want to set this thing to run right now for 1 minute. That's half a minute, 3/4 of a minute, 1 minute. Press both switches when done. Cool, that's a minute delay. We want 2 single speed fans. So we're going to go to 2. 2, that's done. High speed fan on. We're going to put that at 205. High speed off 195. Cool, that's done. To select the type of sender, press switch 1 to move through the list. Yep, so we have no gauge, dedicated Dakota Digital sender only, and that's what we have, that's what we showed earlier. Okay, unit will flash 888 to indicate setup is complete, and now it has been set up. If the wiring and the setup have been properly completed, then the unit should begin normal operation at this point. Test mode, blinks, boom, test mode's on. Now that that's on, we want to go to test mode 2, BAP, low fans, add in the high fans, bring it back down. Alright, so that works. We're going to turn it off to get rid of that test mode. Turn it back on. We're going to go into test mode 1. That one blinked. Alright, cool. So I'm going to manipulate it to show a different temperature. And at 175 we should get low, and at 205 we should get high. So I can get my screwdriver blade in there. There's my screwdriver blades in. So let's go up to 175. Doesn't matter how fast you spin it, it doesn't go very fast. 175, and 195 my high fan kicked on. 190 my high came off. And at 170 I think. Yep, cool. All that works as advertised. I'm gonna run this back down to like 102. Alright, so now that we know that stuff works, let's go ahead and try it with the actual car running.
Don't forget to subscribe if you like the content and want to see more like it. And as always, thanks for watching.